Hey, geometry. Um, Unit 6, Lesson 12, it's all on the line. So let's warm up with our parallel and perpendicular, just what we've learned so far about parallel and perpendicular lines. Number 1, write an equation for the line that is perpendicular to line N, whose y-intercept is 0, 5. Oops. Okay, so first we want perpendicular. Let's figure out the slope of N. I'm just going to take those points I see there and count. So I have a rise of 2, a run of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rise over run, and that was negative. So perpendicular slope would be a positive 5 halves. So an equation would be, we can use this y-intercept as our other point. I want y minus the y coordinate is equal to m times x minus the x coordinate. Simplify a little bit. Y minus 5 equals, I don't know why I wrote m, sorry, let's replace that m. 5 halves times x. You can circle it like this, or you can take one more step and add 5 to both sides. And then we are in slope-intercept form. Okay, so either one of these is correct. Truly doesn't matter to me. All right, now write an equation for the line that is parallel to N and passes through the point 3, 1. Oh, sorry, we didn't graph this line. Let's graph it in green. So I want to go through the y-intercept 0, 5, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, with a slope of 5 over 2. Not sure what happened there. So I'm going to go, I can't go up 5 and over 2 because there isn't 5 to go. So I'm going to go down 5 and left 2, which is the same as up 5 and right 2. I'm going to go down 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then negative 2, 1, 2, right there. And that is number 1. Now let's do an equation parallel. That means it has the same slope. Let's do y minus 1 equals negative 2/5 x minus 3. And you can totally leave it like that. Point slope form, remember? And now let's graph it. Let's graph that in blue. So let's go to the point 3, 1. So 1, 2, 3, 1. And the slope, negative 2, 5. Negative 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it should be parallel to N. And it looks like it is. So this one is perpendicular, and this one is parallel. All right. So here we are going to have another really cool card sort. Sorry, I'm just moving it over so I can write. Your teacher will either give you a problem card or a data card. Do not show or read your card to your partner. So we've got the data cards and the problem cards. Okay, so I'm going to set up a Google Doc. These Google Docs are, I think, pretty simple and worth 10 points. So I'd go into your classroom and grab that Google Doc and see what you can do with it. Okay, the instructions are going to be there. All right. And then last but not least, line L is represented by the equation y equals 2/3 x plus 3. Write an equation of the line perpendicular to L passing through negative 6, 4. Call this line P. Well, first of all, what is the slope of line L? I can pull it right out of the equation and say it's 2/3. Goodness, 2/3. Now what is the perpendicular slope? Well, I do the opposite sign and the reciprocal fraction. So now I can do line P is y minus y equals m times x minus x. Simplify that a little bit. I don't know why I did that. Hold on. 3/2. I'm thinking of too many things at once. And there is your equation of line P. Because that is perpendicular. Yep. Now we're going to do a line perpendicular to P. So the slope of P is negative 3/2. We want perpendicular to that. So opposite sign, flip your fraction. And we're going through 3, negative 2. So y minus a negative 2 equals m x minus 3. Simplify it. Y plus 2 equals 2/3 x minus 3. What do you notice about lines M and N? Does this always happen? Show or explain your answer. I'm assuming it's our slopes. Our slopes are back to the original. Okay, we started out with 2/3. We went to opposite reciprocal. And then we went to opposite reciprocal again, which brought us back to the beginning. And if I graph them, I start out with line L, then I went to P, which was perpendicular, and then I went to N, that was perpendicular to P, and N and L are parallel. Yes, that will always happen, okay? It's like you're going back to the beginning. So that's it for today. 3 nice basic slides. Again, sort of a break compared to the last few lessons we've had. Good job today.